Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something pretty fundamental, actually. Your body as your business card. It's
Mhm.
that very first impression, you know? The silent resume that lands before anything else.
Right. Before the handshake, before the pitch.
Exactly. So our mission today is really to unpack this idea. We're using an interesting piece that explores how our physical presence communicates, well, a whole lot.
And what's really striking is that instant read people get.
Mm-hmm.
The source we looked at highlights how visual cues just create this immediate message.
Yeah.
So it makes you ask yourself a pretty key question, doesn't it? What story is your body telling right now?
Mm.
Is it like discipline, control, energy? Or is it maybe communicating something else like neglect, maybe even regret?
It's true. I suspect most of us don't consciously think about it much.
Probably not day to day.
The source suggests it's often just an afterthought. You know, we focus on the resume, the skills, the
Yeah.
hustle.
The tangible stuff.
But the really effective people, the high performers mentioned in the piece, they seem to treat their physical selves as, well, a key asset, like a tool.
That's a great point. And think about trust, right? The source asks this directly. Would you easily trust someone, say, with your business or your health advice, if they don't appear to manage their own basic health?
That's confronting, isn't it?
It is. It sort of taps into our perception of their self-control, their ability to follow through,
Yeah.
qualities you'd want, in someone you rely on.
Right. It definitely underscores that idea. How you do one thing often reflects how you do everything else.
Exactly that principle.
So your physique becomes this kind of like nonverbal billboard, broadcasting those underlying traits.
Yeah, and the source touches on things like self-respect, consistency, perseverance,
Sticking with hard things, delayed gratification.
all communicated without a word being spoken. Powerful stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important to stress this isn't about like meeting some specific beauty standard.
No, not at all.
It's more about the presence, the command, the sort of energy you bring into a room.
Right. And you see this trend, don't you? The source mentions successful people, CEOs, entrepreneurs, often prioritizing physical training.
Yeah, it doesn't seem accidental. There's this underlying idea explored that maybe conquering the physical builds a kind of mental toughness
Fortune, yeah.
that then helps in, other tough areas.
Yeah.
Boardrooms, negotiations, life challenges.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting for me. The source frames it as a constant choice. Your body is always communicating something.
Always on, yeah.
So the question becomes, are you actively shaping that message? Or is
Yeah.
it just sending out, I don't know, excuses, weakness?
Yeah.
Or is it broadcasting work ethic, execution?
It really puts the focus on intentionality, doesn't it? It's almost like an internal call to action.
Hmm.
This idea of consciously building your brand through sweat, through reps, through the meals you choose, the miles you run.
Handable.
Exactly. It's not just about how you look. It's about forging that reputation, building that character brick by brick.
And thinking longer term, too. It's not just the immediate visual hit. The piece suggests it's cumulative.
Right. The body you build today, the habit you form, they shape how people see you, how they experience you years down the line.
It's a continuous broadcast.
Whether you're tuning the frequency or not, yeah, it's transmitting.
Okay, let's wrap this up then. Our source really makes a strong case for viewing your body as this dynamic, constantly communicating business card.
Definitely food for thought.
So for you listening, take a moment and think about that silent message. What's your business card saying today? And maybe more importantly, what do you want it to say tomorrow?